2 questions on ceiling fans. What's a good lubricant to use on a pull chain? The fan control on this model doesn't pull up and down but exits out the side of the fan body and then down, which is making it harder to pull over time. Also, I have some extensions on the pull chain and both have failed at the coupling. Is there a product that has a stronger clasp, or basically you just have to keep replacing it every 2 to 3 years when the prior one weakens?
Welcome. My name is Would be glad to assist. On the first question, you do not want to use any type of lubricant on the switch. It will get inside the switch and short out the contacts, and that would create a bigger issue. They are click type switches and are not supposed to be lubricated. It is a problem on the downward pull and best to attempt to pull outward at the same time as down if possible. On the chain breaking, that is where the 2 chains meet at the couplers. The couplers, as you already know, have a high tendency of separating at the seam and completely splitting open, allowing the chains to separate from each other. If you will find a local supply that carries window blinds and treatments, they will have these very well-made couplers that are used on window blinds. I am sure you have seen some blinds very heavy and hard to raise, but the chain does not split on them, because the coupler is stronger and better built, where the beads actually go inside and then you clamp the coupler together to seal them. Those will hold up for the application, as we use them on fans high on vaulted ceilings to ensure the chains will work if needed when remotes are not needed or wanted. Even though they show for plastic chain, they work well with metal too. The only thing to watch for is they give you more power when pulling the chain, so caution not to break your switches. Here are a couple to give you the idea of what they look like. Your local blinds company may have different colors and types, etc. The key is not the split type but the type that actually joins the balls on the chain together to make them as strong as the chain itself. Click here, let me know if anything further needed. Thanks.
I had just spoken to a fan store who claimed they spray a bit of WD-40 into the pull chain socket, but I would agree that too much conductive liquid in that area is probably not a good idea. I did find these 2 non-conductive lubricants. Is one a better choice than the other for this use? No luck with the blind chain extension at the box stores. I'll have to keep looking for that. http:/www.homedepot.com/p/blaster 11-ounce dry lube silicone lubricant 16 SL/2025299794. N equals 5 = 1 BZC24P http://www.homedepot.com/p/blaster 9 to 3 ounce dry lube with PTFE lubricant 16 TDL/2025322762.
Personally, I use neither one of those. I am not sure how the silicone-based one can publish non-conductive. Look at its MSDS sheet, it has flash point of 130 degrees. The other one, dry lube, has a high flash point but neither states the dielectric strength, which is disturbing. That is the ability to deter electrical conductance to a certain voltage. When we lube switch gear which carries from 200 to 10,000 amps, we use special lubes with a dielectric strength of 47,000 volts. That is very safe. Granted, we are working with high voltages to start with. If you can find a lubricant that actually shows their dielectric strength, then it would be one to use. And then, just a drop, as it is not going to extend the life of the switch when you have metal-to-metal friction being exerted like the pull chains do. I personally have never had a ball chain break at the switch fails first. Also, the issue is not only the conductance, but if you have a lubricant, it will attract dust particles, and that is the #1 enemy of switches. If you are going to use something, a pinpoint dab of the below is suggested. It has a high dielectric strength. Click here to see it and click here to see its sheet 400 volts. Those are my opinions from working with low and high voltage equipment and lubricating electrical components for over 40 years.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.